You probably think of scientists as grumpy old people with no life staring at convoluted tubes through which flow colorful liquids, or crazy inventors who rock electrified hair. But what if I told you, nah. Skipping through his sad early life, Copernicus's uncle, whom was the bishop of Varmia, entrusted Copernicus with the job at a church. Copernicus studied at a college in Rome to prepare for his new job, learning about both astronomy and astrology, as they were thought to be both important for foretelling upcoming events. Skip a few years later, Copernicus's love for astronomy lingered. Armed with only the most basic tools for measuring the skies, way before the telescope was invented, which only allowed him to measure the angles between objects in the sky and our horizon, along with seeing the different phases of the moon, he set out to find what those things were in the sky. He had spent many hours observing the skies, but his most revolutionary work was based on what his fellow astronomers had seen, and trying to find the more logical explanations for these phenomena. Mind-blowing concepts such as the eclipses and the weird ways the planets seem to move back and forth could easily be explained by placing the sun at the center of our solar system. And Copernicus solidified his proofs with one final book called The Revolutions of Heavenly Bodies. Having already much indulged in the church and its teachings, Copernicus knew that he had no chance of publishing it, let alone live for more than a week after its discovery. So, he decided to just chill and live the rest of his life as a canon, as he had always been in the church. That's like living on the edge. Like, damn, working for the church and contradicting the church at the same time? But he still wanted to give the church the middle finger. So, he made sure that the book would get published by the time he was already a very sick old man. Entrusting the publication upon a close priest friend, Copernicus had finally done it. But wait, the priest friend had to leave for college education in Germany. So, he entrusted the publication with yet another priest. And that guy did not share Copernicus's enthusiasm for his new mind-blowing ideas, or probably cared more about his life than the other random guy's book. So, he wrote a short preface explaining why the ideas in Copernicus's book are but an easier way of explaining the complexities of the universe, and signing the preface as though Copernicus wrote it himself. But Copernicus was already dying, and he didn't give a crap anymore because, bruh, just live your life. And the book surprisingly got published. So, the mission wasn't a total failure. And, for the next 100 years, the book grew in popularity. Alas, everyone took it as though the preface stated, a bunch of nonsense to make other people's lives easier. Yet, growing interest in Copernicus's ideas emerged. Kepler began doing his own studying of the heavens and began perfecting Copernicus's theorems, saying, hold up, planets revolve in ellipses, not perfect freaking round circles. And then finally, Galileo, with his telescope, proved everything because his telescope was genius. And so the story ends of a remarkable man who had set out to do one thing, and that one thing only.